Greetings, it is I, Susie Q. We're going to talk about Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. It's the work of Dolores Cannon. And I guess a number of years ago, I got into looking at some of the videos, and then I started getting my level 1, level 2. And it's been extraordinarily fun, and I've really loved and embraced the beautiful experiences of the QHHT. It's been super fun, and I love doing it, you know. So all of the sessions, when they come in, it's just right here in my house. And I have a day bed in my office. And it's been really extraordinarily fascinating for me to listen to some of these stories. Some of them are sometimes they don't do anything. Maybe they're like just pure energy, you know, but eventually you might start getting a little bit more guidance with some of the QHHT. Some of the phrases that we work with, and I just was talking with somebody the other day, it was about somnambulistic, and they were like, what does that mean, you know? But that takes on the quality and the nature of that experience in the first hour of a hypnosis session. And it's always fun because it's also cheeky. You know, especially if it's somnambulistic, they have a different personality and they're living a different life, you know, and that's all been really, really fun. And so I really, I'm really kind of wondering about what would be next for me now. But going forward, I'm going to just go a little bit more with some of these sessions so when you first come in to see me, you could talk as much as you want to. So Dolores Cannon said, just keep letting them talk. And sometimes I've gone from maybe 1 hour at the very beginning. I was kind of freaked out, like, does it have to be that long? And then eventually I could go to 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and 4 hours of a person just speaking. And when they're speaking, I'm actively listening. And I might just say, and then what happened? So I'm just basically engaging with these people and letting them say whatever they want to say. Sometimes at the very end of the conversation, maybe 3 or 4 hours, they might just say, I have cancer, or I'm all complete with cancer, or some of these things are happening. So when they first come in, they come in kind of scared. I was kind of scared too, you know, when I was first starting to do this. You have to have 25 sessions before you can actually get paid. And so that was really fun. We had a lot of nice people coming in, and they really appreciated that work. So that first experience is they come in the door, and then they sit, talk as much as they want to, you know. And sometimes they like don't have much to say, but I might kind of do some props, like, do you want to talk about your family or your healing of your body or anything like that. The next part of the QHHT that I've been working with is you first go into that, like I said, have them come in for a long time and let them chat or talk. And then the next one will be the induction. And so when we go into the induction, we take the person from the living room and then we put them on the day bed. And that is where they start, you know, going into what we call an induction. And it's a different style of, saying and feeling into these energies. It's very different than just talking. But that induction is probably about 20 minutes, or it could go into 30 minutes for them to get completely relaxed and being able to see different colors or going to different places, the beautiful place. All of that is extraordinarily wonderful, because it kind of gets people getting ready for them to have imagery and more things that they're like processing. The next time, then, it would be the first hour of hypnosis, and it could be anything. It could be it could just be energy. They may be seeing some colors or some sounds or vibrations. Ideally, it's kind of fun if we could go into a true life experience in that first hour of hypnosis. And it's been so fun for me to follow the thread and then ask questions, you know. So that's been really extraordinarily fun. Sometimes it could go from a past life, a future life, a concurrent running timeline, as above, so below. A lot of them come in from different star systems. They come in with that. And that's all very extraordinary. So there's a lot of that in that first hour. We really start getting kind of a little bit of guidepost of what's going to happen next, right? And the second hour of hypnosis is the subconscious, and that's my spot, right? You know, I love working with the subconscious. We call it SC. So we go through all kinds of questions. Sometimes they'll bring questions, but a lot of people don't even bring any questions. So I'm just going on with a different thread and see what they think. But that subconscious piece is where we can really go into the subconscious or the SC and see what you think, right? Some people can't really process that they're talking as the SC or subconscious. Sometimes I'll kind of assist that process for it to keep moving that energy. But the subconscious, for me, I really feel like it's a place where we have an opportunity to take a look at the first hour of the hypnosis. Maybe something was showing up at that time, but then the second hour you might go into a deeper study of what happened in that past life or future life. All of that was showing up, and so the subconscious is where we slice and dice things. That's kind of what I say. But I'm just kind of acknowledging that all of these experiences from that first hour, and even from the induction piece, that meditative space, it's all kind of humming in completely. It's been a great experience with the subconscious. You can ask any kind of questions, and the person on the daybed, even if they're completely in hypnosis or completely kind of half sleep, you can start kind of nudging them to start speaking as the SC, and we get a lot of guidance from that. A lot of guidance. I've had people come in with things with the heart. So there's a few things that I've had with people that were killed in the heart here, and then some on the back side of the heart. And there's so many different ways a person can die, I could tell you. Even with the past lives, you want to go in that first hour, you want to go into the full range of a person's lifetime and see what happened to that person, what was going on, what was the divine purpose, what was the divine lesson. So we go from the fruition of a beginning to go into one, maybe like past life or future life, and then we go all the way towards the end of that life, and that's where we get the lessons and the divine purposes. It's all really structured so beautifully. And so even going back to subconscious, if you've got a past life, you can go back into that first hour of hypnosis, and then you start kind of getting some more things going on together with the subconscious. So it's all kind of blending in with that first hour and then the subconscious piece. So it's all kind of extraordinary. I love and embrace to be working with this type of work. I've been really kind of excited about all the people that come in, and I really love and appreciate their curiosity about things. Sometimes, like I said at the very beginning, they're kind of scared. I had this one guy, he came in and he was like so scared. He was like, I can't even come in. I said, I'm just this person, I'm not like, I'm just a chick, right? But all of that has been extraordinarily beneficial for people. And eventually, sometimes at the very end of the session, we have to take them out of that hypnosis situation, and then we go back into another space. And then eventually, after the QHHT session, it takes a while. What I've noticed is it takes a while for some people that want to talk about it, but eventually they're going to come back in, and they might do some sort of a review. I have a lot of reviews with QHHT, but they don't do it immediately. Very few people are saying, wow, that was fantastic. They're kind of still processing what was going on during the QHHT session. And I've had several people give me sessions, and I kind of just go for it. But then I thought, well, I'll just be there and I'll just be actively listening. And then eventually, I guess I went into a different state of consciousness, and I was talking, and I had no awareness about what was being what was being said. So it's been kind of fun. Sometimes we want to be more in an awakened state, So before they were talking, it was like totally hypnosis, but now they're kind of calling it awakened state. You could be kind of halfway in and halfway out, But all of that has been really fun and extraordinary. I love and embrace working with people and getting more guidance for people. And it's really about them. It's really about their guidance. And they start kind of going into a different state of being, and they start learning new things about themselves. And so I think that's it for now. But I just wanted to pop in with the QHHT and just kind of think about what what would you like to do if you were in a hypnosis session, or what would you want to experience with these sessions? They are extraordinarily fun. A lot of people like crack up when you go into somnambulistic. People take on the quality and the nature of of the first hour of hypnosis, and it is the most freaking fun experience when it goes somnambulistic. Again, like I said, they take on the nature and the quality of that person in that first hour. It's so fun. I really enjoy having people coming in, and again, like those the first hour or 2 or 3 or 4 hours, it's really kind of passive. Sometimes you think, God, it's going to take a long session, but ideally there's like no time, when you're in this space. And I'm right here in sunny Scottsdale, and it's like kind of a nice place. but when you start kind of jumping into some of these energies and these frequencies, I think you're going to get a lot of beneficial help or support or guidance or innate intelligence. I think there's a lot of that that's really in flow state. So we'll see you soon, and namaste.